So one of my favorite things to do is just to stare at the game here and just admire the animation. Well, that's I was about to say admire the animation and the art style. Did it change? It did. Good. And I see a floating log carrier here at this woodcutter. Kind of funny, isn't it? But no, I absolutely love just looking at all this art. The animation looks so good. I used to do that with, or I do that with Civ 6. I used to. I still play it. I need to make more videos on it, but I just love sitting here and watching it, especially when I'm waiting for the starting soon screen. Anyway. Excuse me. Anyway, we're playing as Xerxes, as the Mughals in the modern day. We had a slightly chaotic war against Augustus at the end of the last session, which is the reason why we got Utica. And we can do more settling, because it looks like really no one did any colonialization. So we have like 3 more city limits. It'd be really nice to settle a few more towns. But other than that, we've just taken the cities that we haven't settled. So yeah, we are going for the legacy path. We're going for the economic victory as Xerxes. This is a very interesting one. Gain 500 railroad tycoon points for manufacturing goods in your factories. These points are earned each turn for each factory resource that is slotted in a settlement with a factory. So I think we have to do a lot more cities. So Utica can be a city. Convert to a... That's going to be expensive. What? I guess it's the population, so keep that as a growing town. Baghdad is a city. Parsa is a city. And Delhi, our capital, is a city. Did I change you into a city? I did. And I think this can remain a town. Sampana. This can be turned into a city, actually. So I'm going to convert that into a city. The reason why I do that is because I want to get as many cities to get as many factories going. You have 26 happiness, so that's fine. I want a sawmill right here. And then we can get grocer in, I guess, right here. And then yeah, let that load. Space race is also neat, or is also nice. What was the cultural one again? 15 artifacts in your empire. I think we're more geared for cultural than science. Let me check here. I mean, yeah, Xerxes himself gives culture for each trade route. Unique infantry unit can make bombard ranged attacks. Yeah, Mughals. Plus 75% gold yields and minus 25% to all other yields. Plus 30% towards construction of a red fort. And then we have Stepple, which is one of our unique improvements. Okay. So food and money. Yeah, I guess it's fine. We'll keep to what we have. So space race requires me to do flight. You require me to do industrialization and rail station. Let's start down, yeah, industrialization. What is this? The red fort. Yeah, I mean, doing the red fort there will allow me to build my unique, or my my wonder. Red fort acts as a fortified district, must be conquered. Plus 50% health to this tile in all city centers. defensive wonder, excuse me, but by the way, but yeah, defensive wonder. So that's nice, I guess. Ooh, merchant would be nice too. So let's go ahead and grab a merchant, then go under industrialization to get the rail station. in the time period, or the Mughal civics as well, zapped. +1 gold on farms, that's good. +1 food and gold on farms adjacent to plantation and on plantations. Okay. And that's a thing, a policy. Gives us the ability to build the stepwell, which is +2 food for each adjacent farm. Okay. Jaeger, which is happiness on farms, a settlement limit, and +2 gold with quarters with walls. +3 combat strength for all units, and gold for purchasing units. And this is purchase wonders with gold? What? That's insane. Okay, which one of these should I go for? Hermitage, natural history, explorer. I guess we can go there. Do natural history first. Maybe not, no. Let's go for modernization. And then we can go ahead and put in social policies. So get the science, get the gold, and which else? Get the science and gold. Yeah, build a city park. Right here's the best. You're not good on happiness, so I need to get a... In fact, I'll purchase a city park here. Right there. And then repair the pavilion. And then sure, get the... No, you go ahead. I think we have a unique... Mortar, nice. I think we have unique settlers as the Mughals, if I'm not mistaken. Mughal unique settler, civilian unit capable of founding new towns, +1 population on settlement. That's pretty big. And since there is stuff to build, or places to build a city, let's get a couple of these guys out. 22 turns. Right, you have like no production because all of my resources were reset. I wish there was a button to reset all... Yeah, to reset all resources. That would be nice. And I guess the Railroad Tycoon, settling on the new lands, more on the distant lands, will give me access to more factory resources. All right, let's show only the cities. And I want to put production in Parsa. Camels are no longer a thing, so that's sad. Here, let's see your culture. So culture can be put onto Delhi. Yeah, Delhi can specialize in the culture production. So let's put the silk here. Production for the wine. Happiness with the pearls. Tobacco. Production on a city with a rail station. And then furs is happiness. Bonus is sugar, so that's food. Llamas give production. 1 production. Horses gives happiness for whatever reason. Fish gives food. And these are the factory resources. Okay, since wine gives production, I'm going to put that on Parsa as much as I can to get its production up. So make that go by faster. Unfortunately, I have no access to camels. Or camels aren't really a thing anymore because, yeah, so they don't give an extra resource slot. Give Chang'an, give these cities the sugar for a little bit of growth, even though it's not super important. Give you a llama, because apparently that gives happiness. Give you a llama. Parsa needs more happiness. But there's no happiness where we're going. You have 0.7 happiness, so get the furs. Give you elephants for a little bit of extra production, sure. And then give you fish, I guess. And I guess you can have some fish as well. And then the towns, we can sprinkle in a little bit. Which towns have bad happiness? Not everyone is good on happiness. That's good to see. We don't assign 3. Okay, so I think it's better to leave these unassigned for now. You have 8 happiness. Let's build that grocer right there. And keep you all just lying around. Because I have no idea what to do with any of these units. Mortars, I feel like, will be really, really good with city defense. Yeah, doing that, by the way, with the resources, shaved off quite a few turns off our settlers. So that was really good. Much needed. Send you to Utica, I guess. No doubt Augustus will want his city back sometime. Okay. Starvation in Pars? Oh, okay, that's talking about the destroyed place. Production on military units. No, we're not going to go with authoritarianism. Elective republic is culture and science. Bureaucratic monarchy. Gold on every 10 turns and plus 30% relationship charge from endeavors and sanctions for 10 turns. I do like the idea of gold. No, the culture and science is far better. I think it's far more worth. Doing all of those policy cards jumped my science up. It was like at 180, 190 something. Now it's even more than Frederick. Or it's the most now. Augustus did jump me in. He almost doubles my culture, which is expected, I guess.
Soon shall thy arm, unconquered steam, afar drag the slow barge or drive the rapid car.
Okay, there's the steam engine. So let's go and get industrialization. Because we need to build a rail station and, first research industrialization, then build a rail station. So there's that. It shouldn't take us long. We've gotten more than enough science. There's really nothing to do except for hit next turn. I will just check out what's going on over here. Hastings is here. Can I get open borders with Frederick? Okay, I will improve trade relations with him. And then with... not with Augustus. I might have to kill both of these city-states, yeah. I need to make friends with someone on the other continent. Looks like Himiko likes me. So, can we do a cultural exchange? Yes, we can. I also have a ton more influence to build up. Cordoba and Valladolid. Yeah, so it looks like Charlemagne is over here for whatever reason. And for whatever reason, Hatshepsut hates me. She's Buganda. Yeah, city-states are starting to pop up. I'm going to need to go kill them, actually.
Confuse your enemy. keep him in.
Unfortunately. Actually, let's make it more historical. Let's go to Delhi. And once you're done with that, build the Red Fort. Right here. Oh, you were already done anyway. Okay. Let's grab the culture.
In the Enlightenment, what does not
Heritage, production towards overbuilding. I think we're fine the way we are. Do that. And after you're building that, I want the ironworks. Production on mines that it doesn't have adjacency. No. Okay. Just build that there then. Yeah, just build ironworks anywhere I can. Really. More civics. Just go for political theory then. And there we can choose our ideology. Actually, in Parsa, I'm going to purchase the settlers. In Parsa, get rid of that. I want you to build me ironworks as well. Because what I am going to do, and build me a port, is just purchase these things. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't decide to do that earlier. But go ahead and purchase our unique settlers in these 3 cities. I'm also going to want to get some merchants going. One time. Okay, here we're just going to deploy our guys. These guys cannot shoot. Okay, that's fine. But now they can. Or once the turn ends, they can. There we go. Okay, so we can choose one of these two, culture or science. I think I want to get science. Or maybe I should have taken the culture. I don't know. Let's get the living standards going. Stay right there. Good thing this is a friendly city-state, though I do want to conquer it. Fish is all around here. We got some silk. I'd rather settle over here where the spices are. And the horses. Like right here would be good. No, right here, because that would give me access to the whales. I'd still be in range of the horses. Yeah. And then right here for the pearls, the furs, the quinine, sorry. Right here would be good. There is a wonder here. I feel like I can fit one city or one town here, one town here. So maybe right there would be good. And then over here, I feel like I'd want to settle like where Mendeley here is. Gives me access to the No, I want to settle here so I can settle somewhere in the middle here for that cotton. So maybe here's best. Fish, 2 resources of fish, 1 resource of silk. I am out of the way for the ivory, so maybe settling where you recommend? No. I don't think I can really get a good place so I can get that ivory. No, it doesn't look like it. If I settle here, I lose access to fish. If I settle here, this is the best place to get the resources, but there's no fresh water. but I might do that. Yeah, I'm going to go do that. It gives me best access to all of the fish. River has flooded. Okay, let's go ahead and... Nothing was damaged. Good to see. Oh yeah, also while I'm here, let's get production going right there. Again, more production. I don't know if there's any more... I have an issue because I don't know if there's any more places, buildings that give adjacencies. Ooh, +1 economic point. Nice. Or when I get an ideology point. Fair enough. Actually, I'm going to go turn Utica next turn into... Yeah, turn Utica into a city. Actually, first... Get everything you need here. There we go. Then next turn. The next turn I will go ahead and do... Or make it into a city. Buy a merchant here so I can start work on trading. Yeah, go with the mine. Disperse that. Gets me a little bit of science, I think. 300 science, so that's good. Okay. Then come over here to go ahead and wipe that city-state off the map. And then go trade with Rome. Which gives me more access to resources. Which is nice. Which I think are still better when not put up. So we'll go ahead and leave them unassigned. Sure, let's start a museum. That is the science district. But I'm putting a cultural building there anyways. You've grown. Excellent. Continue. Putting down farms. I forgot to make Utica a city.
Having sat at someone's feet. And was Jerusalem.
Is there anything worth science from specialists? That is good. I'm fine with the food cost, actually. So I will then get rid of sales and trade and go for social science. And make Utica into a city. Good. Now I'm going to then, since you're a city, inject you with some production methods or production resources. There we go. And you have room for specialists. Excellent. Now we got industrialization. Let's go ahead and grab industrialization 2. Then next we go for electricity or urbanization, I think. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get down rail station. Right here. And then a port. Right here. Parsa, you were building the ironworks. I will actually... I don't have enough gold to purchase the rail station. 23 turns... 12 turns. Seems like Parsa just does not... Parsa just no longer has the production. Start hostilities, please. Okay, settle our town, Kabul. I will go ahead, put a farm here, then put a plantation here, and then ivory gives what? Happiness and production. Ivory is good. I will start growing towards the ivory then. Yeah, I know we can do that. But first I need to get down. Where is it? Brickyard, granary. So, oh, I do need to get a thing over here. So I will get down a saw pit. And then I can build a fishing quay. So it's connected to the trade network. Disperse you. That's 300 culture and experience for this guy. We'll finish this off just so we can pick up... merit? Yeah. Not really doing a naval game this game. Yeah, we need to start killing these guys. Cancel that so you can not bombard them. Unfortunate. Here's Frederick, apparently.
The world is the place we prove real by dying in it.
Very nice red fortress right there. It looks really cool as well. I love it. Beautiful. Yeah, just because I know they're all going to be a pain, we'll do that. Delhi. Yeah, you're building an ironworks. After that, get the rail station down. And then the museum, because it gives a little bit more culture. Right there. Soon we'll settle here. And then I'll purchase another round of settlers. Alright, settle the town of Banaras. Cool. Okay, do I want to grow anywhere anywhere specifically? Pearls gives happiness. It's not a factory resource. So go ahead and get the Kowlin. And then these are more worth tiles to work here. Get you a fishing key. Granary. And we'll talk later. In my cities, I'm going to do another round of settlers. Another 2. Let's not go too crazy. Let's do another 2. And then get a ton more merchants going. Where the fuck is Frederick going with his navy? Is he going to go attack Augustus? I wonder. Volcano eruption.
And was Jerusalem builded here, among the...
Okay, what does urbanization give? Opera house, department store, settlement limit. Electrification, specialist limit, more science buildings. Okay, we'll go for urbanization first. Get me a rail station. Get me a rail station. These things are important for my plans. I fucking love the sounds here. Okay, oil gives... I don't know what oil gives. Well, let's go trade with Berlin to see what it gives. Yeah, right where that guy is the best place for a city. Or a town, rather. I guess a town like right here is good. We'll look, because I don't know what's in this Terra Incognita. Palaputra. Yingqing. Actually, can I get an alliance with you? Oh, Augustus. We're gonna counter-spy him. Don't think I need to do any technological advancements. Am I? Yes. Hinder civic study. I am worried about that. Frederick. Yeah, form an alliance. Frederick, let's open markets. There we go. Don't have to worry anything about these two because they already are so weak. And bring these two around to go kill Lisbon. Damn. Let's see here. Can I purchase... purchase a howitzer? Yeah. Do that. And then just obliterate that guy. Stay right there. Yeah, that's just pure obliteration. I love it. Yeah, build a rail station right here. Load up into the commander. I fucking love how these guys have elephants. I love it so much. Oh, there's a campfire. Oh, that's awesome. Oh. Well, at least settlers have health, so that's fine. Right, I forgot there was a volcanic eruption in over here. You're going to be yeah, you're definitely a production city. So make you into a mining town, repair the mine. And put an ironworks in you. And sure, why not a mill there, or grocer or whatever. Just so I can get more production. Go for the science, because we just got a celebration. Go for civil engineering. We can do that. There we go. Migrant for whatever reason. Oh, because he can't grow anywhere. So, yeah, okay. Okay, so we have a migrant from one of our own cities just because they can't grow.
The one who adapts his policy
+1
to
social
his
policy,
times
good.
prospers.
Free speech, 100 food and happiness towards maintaining specialists. That's pretty good. Unlocks the ideology tree in the Doi Sutup. +5 culture and gold for every city-state you are suzerain of. Don't need that. But let's go ahead and grab free speech. Go ahead and accept that. Then we can go down either democracy. Fascism. If they do give attribute points, that's cultural diplomatic for democracy. Fascism is giving economic and militarist, and communism is giving expansionist scientific. Really scientific for communism. Interesting. +3 ranged units in the capital. Science from specialists. Democracy's giving what? Happiness from specialists, 3 golden towns. Or -3 gold, +3 culture. Yep. Liberalism. Towns getting culture equal to their cultural attribute. -5 in city science in cities. Which is really weird for, I feel like, for democracy. Progressivism. Towards constructing wonders. And towards area units. Their finest hour. +2, so like progressivism, like democracy is best for cultural victory, I think. I don't really see a need to go down fascism. It does have an economic attribute point. That's the only thing I think it has going for it, for what I'm doing. Yes. But I'm not sold on it. I'm also I'm not really sold on any of these. I'm really not. I don't need the diplomatic attribute point here. I really don't. +3 science on specialists. I might just do communism for the science attribute point. Yeah. Research communism. And then start bombarding Lisbon. Actually, just barf all these guys out. Doesn't matter. It's interesting that the fleet commander got there faster than everyone else did. Oh no! 8 damage! Oxford University. That's a good wonder to grab. Another policy. +2 culture from specialists. +2 happiness on mountains, though the natural wonder thing doesn't really matter for me. City of Peace. All buildings receive a +1 science adjacency with the city hall and palace. Not too great. I might get this back in. Yeah, let's put this back in. Although I'm quite worried about my settler up there. As I should be. Just run away. Yes, there's a forest here, so I can't bombard. Fair enough. Settle the town of Lahore. Get the spices. Get the llamas. And grow towards the tobacco. Ideally, I should have grown towards the tobacco. Oh my god. I already have a lot of factory resources. I am so ready to start producing as where is factories? Hold on. Mass production, of course. So after urbanization, go down mass production and then electricity. Settle down there. And sure, put a farm here. Disperse independent. I forgot you can do that. That's good. Or the commander can disperse independence. It's like Himiko's helping me. Oh, that's where the bombardment's coming from. Interesting. Can I form an alliance with you? Our relationship is not good enough. I'll improve trade relations then. Right. I think I can turn you more into a fishing village, so something for farms. Yeah, so start doing farms over here. Linchi, we can go ahead and do a farming town. And since I have the money, put down a grocer. Put down a grist mill. Sawmill. Ironworks, which apparently gives food. Rail station. Right here. Plus 25% towards, okay, apparently I'm at Worth Augustus. Okay, interesting, because he decked on Himiko, or did Himiko deck on him? I do not know. But what I do know is I need to start bringing over my commanders, or anything I have resembling a military. In Utica, I'm going to grab then... I don't have the money. After you're done with all of that, do a schoolhouse. Sure. Yeah, start bringing over what I have for military, which is to say, not much. You are the one that had units. Come over here, my guy. Go ahead and sleep. Sepoy, come on over. Get the fuck out of here, bots. Remove the space. Oh my god. They're just so uncreative, my guy. Yeah, just put the fleet commander to sleep. Okay, good. We got rid of the guy bombarding our ship, so we're not going to lose a ship. There is citrus here, but I might just... Yeah, we'll just settle down here somewhere and then continue with our plan to settle up here. That's for the better. You are most definitely a mining town. Sparta. Yeah. Mining town, ironworks in the town center. Charlemagne, who is Mexico apparently. I cannot support myself. Interesting. Yeah, once I deal with all of these independent peoples, I am just going to go take this fleet and do something against Augustus. And what's over here? Okay, I'm going to settle a town here then. No, here. It's mostly just to get the marble and the cotton. Yes, and continue growing towards the ivory. Schoolhouse to give me some more science. Don't care about the -4 happiness, we can deal with that. You continue growing. Combine everyone and at least go up to Utica for the defense of the town. Talk about defense of the town.
The face of a city changes faster than a human heart.
Let's go in here and purchase a howitzer. Yeah, this is definitely a farming village as well. Give you that grocer. Go down mass production. So the town of Ahmedabad. Grow here, grab the cotton. Yeah, he's gonna try to take Utica back. I'll try not to let him. I'm getting my units over slowly. Ooh, okay. Can I build walls? No, I cannot. Go over here, put something in between the city and his units. At least to distract the AI. We gained an economic attribute point. And yeah, we've filled out pretty much everything. So let's go ahead and get 5% total gold. And use that. To purchase a cursor here. Yeah, I still have like people coming over. I do need to get these cities or these towns little love. So yeah, we just do that, I guess. Build me a grocer around the place while getting more mines down. Move you back one. Put a fresh unit in the city. Yeah, you're also... You can be anything. I think a farming village here is probably for the best, though. Yeah. Actually, shoot. A couple of these places could have been factory towns. Definitely make Parthagada a factory town. Sparta definitely could have been a factory town. Shoot. Forgot that was a thing in this age. Yeah. Totally forgot that. Yeah, you probably... Actually, no. Grow towards the limestone. Get some science going. After that, get an opera house. And a museum. Yeah, it's schoolhouse. We love science here. Was this getting rid of? The university. That's fine by me. Yeah, upgrade you. You definitely need to upgrade these units then. Start bringing our things over.
Workers of the world unite. You have nothing to lose but your chains.
I love how this goes on after I just watched this the continual siege of Utica. Amazing. Change policies. So productive forces determinism, +3 science from specialists. Again, I think that's better than sales and trade. So we grab this. After 125% population across all settlements in 20 turns. None are left behind towards ideology legacy path. Where's the ideology legacy path? Hold on. Go and grab that. And then science attribute points. Grab that. 2,000 gold. Let's go down the policy path. And enter a celebration. And enter a celebration. That's insane. Let's go with the modern civics. Go with globalism, and then I think we should go down the Mughals path. I think. Okay, here we can go ahead and start expending more. Get that down so we can get pop in a farm up here. Yeah, get me a rail station in Parsa as well, please. Right here. Sure, we'll do that. Get more gold. 20% towards science, because we just entered into a celebration. And then get the proletariat. And we've got our fleet up here. Nice. The sepoy is finally arrived, so go ahead and kill him. So I don't have to waste a turn with my howitzer. And this guy is being promoted, so we are going to grab Bastion with you. And upgrade you first. Oh yes, we did get free units from going down communism. That's where we got these guys, and that is very important because we're at war with Augustus. Ooh, that was too close. Oh, that was way too close. Pop right there. Build me a... You know what? Do that. Everyone build fortifications. Spits everyone out. Yeah, we are slowly ending the siege of Utica. Okay, you're going to be expanding. Get the production. Department store now produces science because of adjacency, I think. Something like that. Either way, it's science, so get to producing it. Three combat strength for naval units within command of radius while attacking land units or fortified districts. Let's go with fortified districts. Heal up, you'll need it. Skip your turn. Yep, go ahead and start killing his siege units. Or really, these are field cannons, so they're ranged units. I think we did lose a unit. That's fine.
So readily do people adapt themselves to the marvel.
Okay, we can upgrade our naval units, which I shall. Because we just got consumption. Also, I just realized how much money I have. Like, a lot of money. Yeah, you definitely need to get more production going. So we'll put those down. And start healing these armies up. I'll need them. No way, they actually got rid of one of my, or they killed one of my howitzers. I'm gonna need to go in and purchase another one. Go ahead and get me a port after, or start work on the port afterwards. Opera House would also be really, really nice. Also, I forgot I can go and settle there. I forgot I could do that. Whoops. Yeah, just go and kill his ranged units. Amazing. You want to give me Nanjing. I am going to reject that because I don't know where the fuck Nanjing is. There's Beiping. I have no idea. Also, where is your capital these days? Huh, can't see it apparently. Oh shit! That's what happened. You rebel. Why did you rebel? That is so weird. Why did it rebel? Huh. I'm gonna need to go take that back. Oh, I do need to upgrade all these guys. Yeah, go ahead and kill that. Okay, so this is going to be neutral at least. Let's build Surats. Get the spice, get that. And start growing towards the wine. Surat, you are happy still. I feel like that city just became unhappy, and I just didn't see it. I feel like that's what happened. And get the fishing key. Continue improving relations with you. Do a cultural exchange and a open market with Frederick. I can't add support for myself because I just spent all of my influence. Fair enough. Will you give me Carthage? No. No, you will not. Fair enough. Will you give me Leptis? No. Interesting stuff, interesting stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead and build some cultural buildings around the place. So, Chang'an. Museum after that. This is going to basically become my cultural district. Okay, all of these guys are upgraded. Nice. I can now upgrade you, and that's going to be a land ship. And just start going into Rome. Excuse me, little by little. Actually, I can just go in now. Yeah, it's fine. Or Carthage. Every time I see Augustus, I just think Rome. What is your range? It is 3. Okay, cool. Continuously purchase these guys. Because I hate how I lost one of my colonies. Or did a city-state take it? I think hold on. Fucking Lisbon took it! That's what happened! They had like 2 guys left. They just randomly took it. Fuck you, game! Okay, get out the field gun. And get these guys out, because I'm going to need them. This is how the unstoppable force of the Mughals looks like. Nah, it's not the unstoppable force. I've been heal up. Actually, if I burnt that, what would this do? Give me science. 80 science? I don't think that's worth. Move right there. And that's going to weaken the land ship, so no. Meanwhile, which is more worth? Leptis or you? You have Borobudur, which is happiness on quarters. So that's not too bad. That's pretty decent. It's also a very defendable city, because the mountains here block a lot of the land from the south, and it is in a bay with a one-tile entrance. So it is a really good defensible city. You also have oil. Do I have oil? I do. From where, I don't know. That being said, though, taking this just secures the place. So let's go down south. Yeah, build fortifications. Oh shit, I just realized he has a ship of the line here. Dang. City is being attacked. I need to see which one that is, actually. Oh, good thing I have my navy coming down here to respond to that. Quickly purchase field gun. And get a military academy, I guess. He's gonna go overbuild in a kiln. But I think that's good enough. Yeah. Pillage to gain health. Do defensive parameters everywhere. Okay, can I peace out? Is Himiko still at war? Yeah, Himiko's still at war with Augustus. I don't know who declared this. I still don't know who declared this. But I wouldn't be... Yeah. Oh, Yingting... No, it's not your capital. I wouldn't be too opposed to taking a city in a peace deal. Like, piecing out Augustus. But it doesn't look like he wants to. Also get open borders with Frederick. Go ahead and kill him. There is a second ship of the line here. I'm going to lose the land ship. There's 3 ranged attacks that can happen on this next turn. Okay, looks like the 3 reinforcements got here. That's nice. There's one of the guys. And Kabul, I'm going to purchase a settler. Guys, don't mess with my cities. While... Don't mess with my cities. While I don't rule the seas, I do have a naval presence. Yes. Yeah, I expected this to happen. That was not surprising whatsoever. Now this I wasn't expecting. That's fine. But I can get rid of this guy. And you can be upgraded. You already have Bastion. Then do this one. Yeah, go ahead and kill that unit. Again, he's probably going to die. There's 3 ranged attacks that can happen. Can't do anything with that unit. Unfortunate. This is Lisbon, Bucharest. So there is a city-state somewhere in here. Oh, that guy didn't die. Nice. All right, factories. We have access to factories now. Amazing. Can I purchase? Yes, I can purchase factories. This is a good spot. Let's go ahead and do that here. And then make you into a specialist. Yeah, so many places are growing. It's insane. Tech tree. So we got mass production. I'm not particularly set on Eiffel Tower. I should probably go back and do some masteries. Yeah, get combustion 2. And get electricity 2, I think. Something like that. Okay, cool. We do have access to more resources. Baghdad did get a factory, so which one of these was good as a factory resource? Citrus gives production towards naval units. Kailuan gives 3% culture. 3% happiness. Coffee is production towards buildings and wonders. Should probably just start with that. Get that as a factory resource. Build a factory and then slot 5 factory resources. Okay, is there a... Assuming I can't build... There's a prerequisite for factories, I don't know. Yeah, a railroad. Fair enough. You're going to specialize definitely into Fishing Town. Give them hell. I think that was all of my... Yeah, that was all of my attacks there. Nice. Okay. Start putting my howitzers into better positions. And continue putting Carthage under siege. Yeah. You continue growing and you're a migrant. Okay, yeah. You continue to get migrants here. Because there's no possible other tile for it to work. So they just go to another place. Or they can go to another place. Interesting. Interesting idea to go right there. Augustus. They just landed and got completely obliterated. Really? That's not insignificant portion of that city's defenses. Granted, though, I probably lost a unit, but that's fine by me. Okay, let's kind of just explore the rest of around here. Oh yeah, Kabul, I did say I wanted to purchase you. Yeah, build me a factory after that. So factories adjacent to resources. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go ahead and do that then. That guy died. I didn't expect that guy to die. Also, did want to also go into here. Military infiltration, hinder civic studies, and hinder finance. Then counter spy. Build me a schoolhouse. Because I do want to purchase a factory instead of using production. No. Build it up here. Delhi is got another resource slot, so give it some more culture. And tea gives what? 3% science. You already got coffee. Units heal 1 HP. Is that when I put it in? They heal 1 HP. I think we can do better. I think we can do better. Where was the science? T. Parsa definitely needs more production, so we'll put that there. You also need more happiness, so put some horses in, sure. Is there any place that needs more happiness? No. Okay. Destroy that ship, please. And they figured out what I was doing. Okay. Fine by me. Yeah, I'm just trying to get him to give me more favorable peace. Not necessarily to conquer, although I would love to get some of these towns, like Carthage, like Leptis. Okay, settle on top of the old place. Yeah, just use these units here to explore this landmass. This unit's probably dead because I didn't see that howitzer there. Ooh, I did lose a unit up here. My army's getting really messed up. Let's get culture, which finishes globalism for us.
Should be no less of a concern.
Ambassadors. Ambassadors. Let's get rid of civil engineering and get ambassadors because influence is quite important. Put a specialist in the city center. Get a grocer down. Why the hell not? While taking the old dungeon down to its foundations, the workers stumbled upon indications of an older guild hall. The foreman calls for construction on the grocer to halt while the value of this is appraised. I can gain 1 artifact for culture, sure. Why not? So we gained globalism. Let's just go ahead and go down the entire Mughal tree. Why not? Okay, we've conquered that district. Oh, there's another district up here. And this has the White Tower. Interesting. You still won't take it. Okay, looks like I'm going to take Leptis by force. Leptis captured. We keep the settlement. Also go up here. I want to make you into a factory town. And build you up even more. But I don't have the money for that at the moment. Show factories. We only have 2 as of yet. That's fine by me. Also, yeah, we do have culture here. Nice. Settle back down into here, put a farm down. And then settle on top of where the old city was. Because fuck Lisbon. And now, we're at 20 settlements in total.
So readily do people
Plus 3 combat strength for Cavinus. No, I wanted the production on production buildings. To increase my production potential, of course. And talk about production potential, this city definitely needs more, way more. I can't remember if... No, that citrus was not in... The citrus was not in range, but the whales certainly is, so let's go ahead and grab that. Let's go back and get Steam Engine 2. Yeah, always keep a unit there. Move you in. And then start concentrating bombardments. Why can't you? I think you've already moved. But that's weird. You can't do that. Very weird. I'm going to go purchase another howitzer here. And then in this city... Not enough for a rail station. Okay. Oh yeah, I can bring this over. Duh. Yeah, we only have range of 2 on these ships. So, unfortunately, I cannot use the Navy to kill that commander. That's pretty much what I'm going to use my Navy for, because there's really... There's Bucharest. Looks like Himiko's put it under siege pretty much. And looks like Frederick is going to settle around here. Hopefully he doesn't settle... Hopefully he doesn't settle north of this line, because I want a couple more towns in this area. Oh shit, this is a field gun. That's why I couldn't fire upon. That makes so much more sense, actually. So here, 1 commander, 2 commander. Where's the 3rd commander? I do not know where the 3rd commander is. He might have died. Yeah, I really don't know. There we go. There goes Augustus's commander. If I can disperse that. Okay, yeah. Figured someone was gonna die eventually. You want to give me Guangzhou? Again, I don't know where Guangzhou is. You still desperately need more production. Same with you. Go ahead and get urbanization too. Yeah, I'm gonna need to bring the Navy around again because you've got ships in this bay. This guy's gonna die. Oh, sweet. I had guys right here. Accidental genius with this maneuvering. Ah, there's go. Actually, that's shit. That's the most experienced commander that just died. That is not good. +5 culture and gold for every city. Yeah, no, this is useless to me. Build me a merchant. Taming the natives, as the colonialists would say. Yeah, third howitzer died. I think I had one right here. It died, or something like that. Yeah, and then this city's open. Unfortunately, I think... No, they're building walls here, it looks like. I don't think it's been built. Yeah, no, that hasn't been built yet. Dang. Leptis. Okay, that's another flooding. Repair all. Also go into here. Purchase myself a rail station. And then purchase myself a factory. And why not a port? Get you more production. And I can relocate you. Let's do a farm right there. I got a factory in this city, yes. So get down an opera house to give me some culture. Am I building over? The bazaar, that's fine by me. I do have a factory I can use. Let's do cotton then. Not cotton. Which one was it that gave health? Quinine. Quinine. And then inject these towns with food. Resources. Because there's no point in doing production here. Why is that super fortified while this one wasn't? That's weird. Move him forward. Move him forward. Although I probably would need to start destroying those units. That would probably be beneficial. Unless if I can get Augustus to give me Carthage. He will. Cool. The leader transitions need to be better, but yeah, cool. It never changes. As the dust settles, soldiers lay down their weapons in defeat. It's hard to see a clear victory in the wake of war's carnage. 75 influence. No, let's do the culture. Let's shave a turn off. That's good. In Carthage, definitely. If not... Yeah, if not a city... No, I'll wait a couple turns, make it into a city. Because it will be a good city.
Not a virgin or rupee was safe in his realm.
Okay, what is this? +1 food and gold on farms with adjacent plantations. That's not nearly as helpful to me as the steppe is.
Changes faster.
Get culture. And then you get the limestone. Go for radio. Though mass production too. Okay, electricity then mass production too. I really do wish. I really do wish they can. You know, this has no farm, so this is useless to build. Factory, yes, please. Get that in. Get you, again, more production. But I really do wish they made a tech queuing thing. That would be really, really good. Do that and get you... I know I'm basically replacing one production tile with another. But we do that. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the military, so everyone just chill here. We are one over our happiness, or not happiness, city limit. Let's go ahead and establish trade relations with Augustus now. Get fish into here. And yeah, we're experiencing some happiness loss. So in some of these towns, put in the horses. Surat town. Apparently can't put it in Surat town, but I can put it in here. No, apparently not. Oh yeah, because that's not a city. Right, right. Yeah, just have a lot of these resources laying around. Show only the cities, please. Yeah, I already have all of the cities filled out. Well, except for Carthage here. And you need an injection of literally everything. So first we'll get you the rail town, or the rails. You still have monuments. Ah, the AI is so bad at putting cities in. Oh my god. Yeah, and I have nothing. I can put some production in you. But like, yeah. Not really much I can do there. I guess start growing towards the fish here. Yeah, I've actually conquered a lot more than I was really expecting to conquer. Kabul is under attack. Oh, I forgot about Charlemagne. Do we want a white piece? You don't want a white piece. Okay, that's interesting. It really is just more worth to specialize, even though I am building. Actually, specialize, and then with the migrants from Guangzhou, yeah, with those migrants, then go to Baghdad and put farms around. I think that's a better idea. I'm not really sure if I like the stepwell much, personally. Feels too limiting in this game. Put some culture in there. Oh, that does switch out. Yeah, that does switch out the factory resource. I need one more factory somewhere. Who doesn't have a factory? Baghdad does. Actually, I need to check here. Handan doesn't. Utica doesn't. Chang'an and Carthage don't. I think you're building a factory. You are. Utica doesn't have a factory. You don't even have a rail station. So we're just going to start purchasing this stuff. Oh, right. You were building it and then the war with Rome came. Right. That's why you don't have it. And do that there. So now I have a factory there. And then I can get chocolate there, I think. Or does the growth rate... I feel like 3% growth rate. Oh, okay, that's fine. I feel like the 3% growth rate isn't necessarily worth. I feel like it isn't. Why can I don't have... My relationship with him is 4, it looks like. Shame I can't ally Frederick. Where else does not have factories? Handan. Building it there, and Chang'an. Chang'an, that's right. Up here. I do not have enough to purchase. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I have 875 gold in the bank right now. Spent it on Utica. San Marino. Yeah, I'm not planning on settling down here anytime soon.
The beauty of electricity is not that
Nice
the power is
laboratory,
mysterious,
stock
but
exchange,
that is
specialist limits. That's really good. All right. Before I take that, yeah, I don't think I need any science. So let's go for the culture.
We think these big people are very happy, but we are just worried about hunger. They have 1,000 worries.
Okay, yeah. No, this isn't nearly as important. Settlement limit is more important to me. Because that means I don't get any penalties for being over the settlement limit. Why can't I do any of that? I think it's because it's still bugged on the thing. Yeah, I think, Fraxis, you need to improve... Fraxis, you need to improve the queuing of the techs and civics in this game. I feel like that would go a long way to improving Civ 7. Like, a long, long way. Okay, Parsa Laboratory, or Stock Exchange Laboratory. Start modernizing everything in this city. Sure, modern bridges. Upgrade all of that. How is this going for me? I need a lot more points. So 500, gain 500 points from manufacturing goods in your factories. These points are earned each turn for each factory resource that is slotted into a settlement with a factory and connected to your rail or port network. So I'm literally gonna have to, like, say to go to Bactria and say you are now a Bumpy? Already a farming town. Then she, I think, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have made all of these into farming towns. Or give them specializations. Maybe that was my mistake. Yeah, put a factory town in here. So I can get factory in. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Raga Town, put in. I already have cacao. Yeah, kaolin, coffee, cacao, tea, quinine. Put in the tin then. And actually, not the tin. Where is... Where's the cacao one? Right here. Yes, actually specialize these cities. Should have started, or should have done that a while ago. Really should have. Then that means... Actually, where's the Kalin? That's in Delhi. Do the tea there, rather. Really? Yeah, to unselect it, then put something in. Yes. So that should be another 3 per turn that I'm making. Factory resources, that is. Oh yeah, let me go into here and purchase a land ship. You desperately need production, so I'm gonna get you production. Ooh, decked. Ooh, decked. Hatshepsut decked on me? What the fuck can you do? No, seriously, the fuck can you do to me? That's what... They deck together again. Right. Okay, that makes a little more sense, actually. Okay, That's fine. Also, I'm just might as well murder this scout. I can't even murder him. Funny. Okay, scoop up everyone. Yeah, just scoop up everyone and go for a defense 4 there. Go for the boost of culture, because we just finished a celebration. Humanism, so that's culture at the cost of happiness. Yeah, I think that might be the best one. For now. Okay, Charlemagne, do you want peace? I don't want anything from you. Just take the white piece. Bro. Start supporting myself because apparently Tecumseh decided to be Russia. Very interesting. Where is this? That's weird. Weird place, but okay. Again, I need to improve your production. Laboratory. Free slot there, and let's do that. Laboratory. What am I building over? The guild hall. Fine by me. In Kabul, I want a rail station. And then put that guy on the fish. And then get me a port, I guess. And then I have enough for a factory. Next turn. Yeah, that scout was annoying me, so I decided to go murder him. Kabul, did I? Yeah, hold on. I cannot make you into a factory town, so I'll just make you into an urban center so I can get some culture and science off of the city centers here. Yeah, they're going to kill themselves before they can take the city, so I'm not worried about that. But I can just kill them now. Speed the process up. Forgot I can move by rail. Frederick has completed that wonder I didn't care about. Fair, good for him. Get you more production. And start working more quinine. Which I can... Where is the city I put... Or the factory I put quinine on? There. Slot that. Get me a stock exchange here. Be building over the bazaar. Let's do that. Okay, finally you want peace.
A monarch should ever be intent on conquest, lest his neighbors rise against him.
Okay. +3 combat strength for all units.
We annihilated the world before your very ears. You will be relieved, I hope, to learn that we didn't mean it.
Okay, I might pick that up in the next... Yeah, I'm going to pick that up in the next celebration. Grab electricity too. And then get some laboratories to make my, expand my science even further. Okay, there we go. I was questioning a few things there. Like, for whatever reason, I had dreadnoughts in the middle of the land. That was rather interesting. In Kabul, get myself a factory. Yeah, and since it is based off of resources, let's do it up here. I think it makes a little more sense to put it by the port and near the train station. And might as well get you a grist mill as well. More I expand the places here, the more culture and science I get in Kabul. Okay, what should I put in Kabul proper? Yeah, let's get the cotton. You only have room for 3. It's not like a city. So let's get the citrus in there to actually finally use something with it. Again, improve your production. Frederick is neutral. I want him to not be neutral. I think the AI has been settling over here. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, I'm gonna purchase... Okay, no. You just built the... Yeah. You just built the factory. Go ahead and get the laboratory then. Radio station. Yeah. Get culture if I put it right here. Why not? And then in here, I'm just going to purchase the factory. It's just to speed things along. Yeah, definitely. And then I can build a laboratory right here. Oh, I just accidentally purchased the laboratory. Whoops. Build the ironworks. My bad. Right. Yes, in Carthage, we have enough, I think, to slot the cotton. And that's going to be big. Because that's a lot more resources I can slot right there. And then in Handan, just might as well slot 2 of these. Or one of them.
The beauty of electricity is not that the power is mysterious, but that it is under law.
Okay. Go straight for aerodynamics, I guess. How is everyone looking on their stuff? Yeah, Augustus is closer to a geographic society, or to a cultural victory, it looks like. I'm the closest to an ideology, or to a military victory, which is funny. Yeah, I think I can start specializing in here. A lot of these have similar, but this is the best one. That is where the schoolhouse is and the opera house. That makes sense. Factory. Just purchase it. Just purchase the factory. I've got the money. Repair the sawmill. Because apparently the sawmill was damaged. And then get down the stock exchange, or start building it, rather. In this city, Chang'an. Yeah, I think if I slot that, it's gonna move. So I should probably get up more merchants to get more resources. And then also purchase a merchanteer. Damn, I meant a settler. 1 second. I mean, at least I have another merchant, but I meant that guy. Milestone complete. Excellent. Gain an economic legacy point. Radio station. I mean, it's all going to be 4 no matter where I build it, right? So might as well build it there. I don't have to slot this, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to slot this so I can get more tycoon points. I think this is the Russian music. So good. We can put something in Carthage. Put the whales in. Give it a little bit more production. Please improve relations with you. Okay, where to build? If I build right here, I have access to immediately the citrus, the tea, the quinine. Another resource of quinine. It is a freshwater. She built right there. It's actually fine by me. Also some furs. But I lose the pearls. If I settle right here... You lose the extra quinine. I think I'm fine with losing the pearls. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, I can slot the coffee. Yeah, slot the coffee. Is there any way to check how much of these I am making? I don't know. I wish they told you. I really do. Just do a white piece. I don't care about getting your cities.
The world is a bridge. Pass over it, but build no house.
Purchasing on anything. That's big. That's big. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna have to wait. Get the economic attribute point. And then I'm finished with this. I can go down more under communism. But there's really no need for that. Let's just go down to modern civics. Go down hegemony, then. This is going to give me straight up more money. That is fine. That is fine by me, because that means I can just go around and improve all of my towns. Like Lahore. Build me a fishing quay. Granary. Port. Brickyard. Stone cutter. Saw pits. Grocer. I can do Stepwell as well. Good places right here. I could just do a port. Kabul. Yeah, I spent all the money. Good. Honestly, I can just remove the food from here. The food resources to get to put in 2 more factory resources. Yes. That's for the better. Start working on the wine. Get me a stock exchange, and then yeah, get museums and all of that jazz. Yeah, you're doing great. Carthage is doing great on happiness. Get some science though. What's the best one we can get? 6, 7, I see 8. It's probably the best. Yes, it is. Not getting rid of that production. So that's fine by me. build Aurangabad? I don't know. But start working on these resources. Tea. Don't have to slot the wine. We can slot the tea. Citrus versus the quinine. Citrus right here. Or I mean quinine right there. And citrus right here. The next turn I'll build up Aurangabad.
The sound of wings.
And I mean, to be fair, it is connected to the network because it's connected to roads of cities with at least fishing keys. But let's get a fishing key here just in case. But just completely build this up. Get a port in. What do we do here? Because I don't want to destroy any of these mines. I really don't. Let's inject you with some happiness. Get department store down. Get an aerodrome, but I'm not really too keen on that. Get a stock exchange. Sure, right there. Why not? Are we doing good on happiness around the place? Generally speaking, yeah. Get you some more happiness stuff. Okay, you've grown. And you've grown. I think you're fine on production now. I don't need to grow towards any production tiles anymore, so I can specialize a bit better. So we can specialize right there. Hey, Learbeck. What do I build here? Radio station, sure. Right there. So many people hate me. I love it. I wonder if Tecumseh wants peace. I haven't really seen any of his units. Oh, never mind. There's like one right there. Do you want peace? Nah, you don't. I feel the same on your Discord. What do you mean you feel the same on my Discord? No one wants to play with me. Oh, right. Yeah, no, there's like not much going on in the Discord. I do need to get back onto making plans for a more competitive multiplayer game. I know that's not what you're going for, but just thinking out loud here. I'm running out of places, things to build. We definitely need happiness in the city. Build a department store. Thanks for the follow. Build it right there. What is being attacked? Oh. There's a milestone complete towards that. And the volcano has erupted again. No suitable location for rail. Interesting. Go ahead and get the landship here. Surprised that I forgotten last time. My bad. That's fine. Yeah, build right there. And even though it's losing the city some production. Yeah, the city has like very few tiles left to work. Get more stock exchanges, more money. Slot that to get more points. We're actually getting close to finishing off Railroad Tycoon, which is good, because that means we can finish the game.
The members of the nation will never know most of their fellow members.
First, no, we already are working on that, so get an injection of culture, decreasing this by 1 turn down to 13 to get it. Go ahead and specialize still. And you can work the fish. Yeah, it's gonna give some food, so go work the fish. Why not just get more food? Build over the temple, sure. There's no need to have the temples anymore. Yeah, happiness, we're doing fine. Although, culture. +1 production, I can stand to lose 1 production for a little bit more culture. Like 10 more culture or something like that. My science is insane, by the way. I am 900 science. Holy fucking shit, you know? That is just insane amounts. Oh yeah, I got this guy upgraded. Nice. Yeah, just also I need to slot these guys to get more points.
The young men shall fight.
Okay, cool. Better ships. I don't... Bro, we've been at war more times than I can count. Why do you want an alliance from me? Why do you like me? I took 2 of your cities. 3 of your cities. What is... That confuses me. Get tenements. Not that it's important. There's another artifact one, sure. Go ahead, do that. Get an artifact. Okay, kill that unit. and prevent him from getting in. That's a completely upgraded commander. I don't know if he has any units. Okay, Tecumseh will take a white piece. Let's do that. Perfect. Upgrade this modern bridge here. And after that... Yeah, radio station. Radio station will be really, really nice. Couple more turns. We have fully completed Railroad Tycoon. It's good to see. Really good to see. Okay, you've maxed your area out on specialists. Go ahead and start on that one. And continue there. Yeah, you are still very, very behind. So let's get some culture going. Right here. You're researching hegemony, which does give settlement limit. The yeah, Chengde Mountain Resorts plus 5% culture for every other civilization which you have a trader out with. Every other civilization must be placed adjacent to a mountain. Not a bad one to grab. So I might research hegemony 2 then. And we have a celebration. Get some culture, and then... Where were the good ones? I mean, wait. That... yeah, where's the... There it is. Plus 1 food and gold on farms for no, that wasn't it. Well, yeah. Plus 25% gold towards purchasing anything. So it's everything will be 25% cheaper now to purchase. Everything. That is insane. I didn't want to get rid of it because everything else I have slotted is so good. So that's why I didn't get it immediately. No, let's not get rid of anything there. I'm fine with having less food. Next turn, I'll probably go around and build up some of these towns I've got lying around. Yeah, I guess just go for the horses then. Sure. Build a radio station in you. I think we're good here still. Yeah. I know I'm not really doing well in terms of maxing out. Oh, what the fuck? Did that really made you mad? What? But yeah, I didn't really. I'm not really doing well in terms of resource management, like microing it, but it's fine. Yeah, I think everyone hates me because I'm the closest to a victory. I think that's why. I think that's what's going on. Because we just completed Railroad Tycoon, so economic legacy point. Great Banker spawns in the capital, and the cost of Great Banker establish World Bank office is now reduced by 5%. And now we are on the track to build. One second. Yeah, this was useless. Get rid of that. We are now on track to build what? The World Bank. Wrong button. So. Click on this. Accumulate 5 Railroad Tycoon points by manufacturing goods in their factories. Points are granted, yeah. To begin advancing this path. Okay, that does not tell me anything about the World Bank. Thanks, game. Points victory, domination victory, victories. Nope. Legacy pass I don't need. It's general concepts. Modern economic victory, there we go. To win an economic victories, players must first complete the, which makes the Great Banker in the capital. Once the player has gained the Great Banker, they must establish the World Bank office action in the capital city of each other player. Establish this World Bank office action costs both gold and influence each time it is used, and it's scaled up by relationship. How is it scaled by relationship? Is it better the relationship the cheaper, or the worse the cheaper? I have no idea. So, like, let's go to Tokyo. I think I can purchase this guy, right? Or do I have to build him? I have no idea. I legit have no idea. The Great Banker. Unique civilian unit that can spend gold and influence capital city once a World Bank branch is needed for the. How do I get this guy? Can I just? Am I just blind? I have no clue. I legit have no frickin' clue. Alright, I said I will build up these towns a little bit more, and that's what I plan on doing. Go ahead and inject all of these with food buildings. I don't even know if that's a good idea, I'm just doing it. And get a port down for slightly more money. Also, I just realized I have a ton of cash. Should probably see how... Yeah, I should probably see how this guy works before, or how much it costs to set up a World Bank there before I like go on a spending spree.
Bombard.
Activate on another player's capital, establish a World Bank office. Okay, yeah, so I know I need to... Oh, okay, it's just one guy. Just one guy. Okay, and he just goes... Okay. That makes a little more sense. Go ahead, I have... where's the tin? Where's the city I have for the tin? I know... There it is. Or town, rather. Okay, there's a couple of these things I can do, maybe. Someone gains a population every time you enter a celebration. Interesting. This is +2 food on all lake tiles, culture on happiness on lake tiles in this settlement. Very interesting. Sure, just build a cannery then. What are you building? Cannery. Don't bother? No, you don't have anything to build. Interesting. What about Delhi? Any wonder? Oh yeah, it must be placed near a coast. That's why. Right. And that's why Baghdad couldn't build it, because this was owned by Delhi and not Baghdad. This tile right here. Okay, then move to Berlin. Yeah, we're close to finishing up the game now. Build me a museum where? They're all 6s, I think, just about. So it really doesn't matter. There, sure. 1,000 culture, almost 1,000 science. So how much is this costing me? Influence-wise? 300 influence. So yeah, that isn't cheap. That really is not cheap. There's no really need for a port in this city. I think I've built everything I really have wanted to build in this city, you know? And with hegemony, I do get one more city slot. I could settle somewhere, but I don't think there's really a need to. Grab hegemony 2. Right, there's an area here I don't know about, so I don't know... Do I know where Charlemagne's capital is? No. Do I know where Himiko's capital is? No. There's a huge area I have yet to explore. Is there anything? Hold on. Is there anything in here that I can do that reveals the entire map? Probably in rocketry. Because if I do a explore, I feel like that just won't achieve much. Especially if no one wants to give me open borders, which might be the case. Oh, whoops! I accidentally hit move city, not establish headquarters. Right. Sure, build that. Why the hell not? Sure, grist mill. At this point, there's no reason not to, I guess. Flooding. Nice. Oh, I do need to build you up. So might as well. Yeah, there's not much else here I can do. Ooh, Stepwell would be nice. But apparently there's only a few places I can build it. Damn. Radio station. Sure, right there. Just destroy part of the Great Wall. Why the hell not? So whose else other places do I have? I got a Chepsuts, Tecumseh's, Fredericks, Chongtrex. So I need Augustus. I need these three. I need literally the three who are not on my continent. Which the only place I can go to right now is Beijing. I can just take him and walk him around, looking for everyone's capitals. I could do that.
We feel free.
Is there a good place for this? Kind of. This is probably the best place, actually. +3 culture, sure. Statue of Liberty. 4 migrants, ageless, must be built on coast adjacent to the land. Mastery here. Not important. Mastery here. Not as important. Taj Mahal is pretty good, so let's grab that. See if we can't grab that. And is there any one of these things you can build? Work on the cannery. You're working on a new wonder. You can build a mountain resort. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? So we need literally two more. Two more capitals.
All birds need to fly at the right...
Sure, let's ally Augustus. Happiness at the next celebration. That'll be fine. Yeah, get you some happiness. Stay neutral. I really don't want to go to war this close to the end of the game. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, so sleep there until I get the satellite projects going. And see the rest of the world. That's my only limiting factor is
It
my
is cold,
sites.
but we have sake and the hot spring.
Nice, the Doko Onsen. I built it just to build it, basically. Nicely done, nicely done. Lahore, you can be a fishing town. You can be a fishing town? Yes. Leptis, you're probably good as an urban center. Surat, probably. Yeah, I don't know what to put you in as. Fishing town. Same with here, fishing town. Or farming. And here as well. Kabul, I think I already put as an urban center. I did. Power station, not really interesting to me. Not really interesting to me. Neither one of these two are I'm interested in. All right, go and build that cannery then. Sure, build that grist mill. And like I said, all we're having to do is wait on rocketry. Or rather, a launch pad and the satellite project. Which I probably will purchase the... I probably will purchase... not the launch pad. Or yeah, I will purchase the launch pad and then immediately work on the satellite project. Because I believe it's a satellite project that just allows me to see the world. It would make sense. It's been like that in every previous Civ installment. You don't even have a granary. That's insane.
The members of the nation will never know most of their fellow members. Yet in the
Okay, we got hegemony 2. Let's just go to Future Civic then. Can build the Taj Mahal. And what does that do again? 50% our celebrations are 50% longer, and we get an wild card attribute slot. Okay, it's 16 here. What is it in Delhi? 17 in Delhi. In Baghdad? 14. Cheapest in Baghdad. Build it right there. Yeah, just get some research initiatives done then to get the tech faster. +1 expansionist point. Interesting. Very interesting. Get a state park down, sure. So we got expansionist point, which is very interesting. And this is pretty good. So grab that. Get some production and happiness towards maintaining specialists, basically. The river flooded here. Did anything get destroyed? A couple things did. Just, yeah, repair everything. Yeah, get the boost towards the science now that I really need it more. Yep, totally. Production towards training military units. +3 gold science for each resource assigned to the city with... Yeah, sure. We'll grab that. I don't think it really matters at this point. I really don't think it does. Grow town. And grow the city. Grow another city. Everything is just on growth at this point. We're on auto. I'm on like a automatic thing right now. Because like there's just so much time where I don't have to do anything, really. I could clean the borders, take this city, but no. Okay, fine, I'll build a fucking port in a 3-tile lake. Sure, why not, game?
Endless wonder at slow waters.
The mountain resort.
And bamboo shimmering with frost.
So many interesting, like, wonders that are so out there, so different from the previous civs in this game. It's very interesting.
A screaming comes
Okay, can I go into, say, Baghdad and purchase the launch pad? I can. So I'm going to do that in Delhi, actually, because I'm building stuff in Baghdad. Purchase it right there. And then launch satellite projects. Okay, I can reach future tech, but I want to see if there's any masteries to go back, worth going back and grabbing. Yeah, mastery in mass production 2. Let's go for that. Cultural civic. And sure, we'll just purchase some production buildings here to put more production in to the city. So that shaved off like 3 turns. Yeah, need to repair. Just go for more cultural festivals, I guess. Launchpads do give straight up science, which is interesting. 14 turns, I see everything. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, none of these are her cities and none of these are his cities. They do have a couple things here, but no, those do look like capitals to me. Is there any other way to get more production into Delhi? I do not know.
Just as modern mass production requires.
I really do not know. Gets flight 2.
The sound of
Flight 2 is completed. Anything else? Radio 2? Radio 2. Why not? At least it doesn't... doing those doesn't get me any closer to the end game, which is really nice. Whereas what I'm doing here does. With culture. Apparently I'm researching capitalism. Oh, right. I'm finishing these off. Or I have to. Right, so I'm not getting any wild card slots or anything like that yet.
The butcher, the brewer.
Yet. People are just taking things. I don't really care. I really don't.
We annihilated the world before your very ears.
Yeah, everyone's just taking science from me. Like, I really do not care, guys. Yeah, that's all Aryanist stuff. I don't care about that. So get future tech. And just build buildings just to build buildings. I'm going to win anyways. At least I believe I'm going to win anyways. Actually, one thing I can do to increase it. Yeah, what I'm going to do to increase Delhi's production is I'm going to put resources in there. I'm going to abandon. It's not my turn yet, I don't think. No, it is. Weird. That is really weird. Now, you know what? I'm just going to start shift entering to make this go by faster. Because shift entering allows you to go to the next turn without having to do everything else.
We are never
And we've built the
defenseless against
Taj Mahal.
sufferings when we love.
That's
Never
weird.
so helplessly unhappy as
Why
when we have
is the
lost our
quote
loved
for
one
Taj Mahal from Sigmund Freud not like one of the I can't remember the Mughal ruler who built Taj Mahal. I think it was Akbar the Great. For his mausoleum. I think so, but I do not know. Shift enter. I said shift enter. There we go. Resource assignment. There we go. We can finally do this because I don't care nearly as much as the silk anymore. I want to put in as much of the production resources as I can to increase the city's production. Is there anything else I can take from the other cities to increase the production? Yes, there are. The horses, for example. The tobacco, for example. Hopefully that shaved like a turn off of the project. Also, I have a wildcard point, I think. Let's go ahead and do that real quickly. None of these are going to really help me out. In the long term. Do that, sure, why not? Not in the long term. They're not going to help me out anytime soon. Because, yeah, we're close to finishing. Goddamn, 50. Yeah, Parsa has 50 population here. It's a huge city. And Parthagarda and Sparta are just basically boroughs of the city at this point. And then Bactria, Delhi, Baghdad, and Handan just pretty much make up one megapolis, basically. Like, yeah, Bactria is just a part of Delhi at this point. This gives me one production if I do it here. Sure, why not? What's going on here? Sure. Why does Augustus... Okay, I can't ally Augustus because he's still at war with, I think, Himiko. Milestone for the Railroad Tycoon. Congratulations, Frederick. Congratulations. Milestone complete for, Oh. Let's fucking go. That was awesome. But yeah, milestone complete for the science, apparently. Yeah. Alright, so now we can see the rest of the world. We can see that for whatever reason, Hatshepsut has just a single city here in the middle of everything. And, okay. Oh my god, they're right next to each other. That is hilarious. So we're 4 turns away from victory. Yeah, if I had done more exploring, then I would have completed this already. But, oh well. Alright, move you to Mexico City. And next turn, we would have won. We might have to do another turn after so the game can see that. Calculate it. Nope, nope, apparently not. We have built the World Bank. Nice. Has Xerxes. Modern age has come to an end.
The world economy is stitched together as never before. And in this new tapestry comes a voice of order.
Nice, I love how they showed London. Yeah, during this, makes sense for this point of time. Sure. There, oh my god, that was loud. There we go. Victory as Xerxes the Achaemenid, a economic victory, and they just recently added just one more turn. There's no reason for me to play. Even more. Oh my god, age progress 1400 out of 500. That is insane. Also, Augustus was close to completing the Geographic Society, and he would have needed to build like the one of the cultural things, buildings, to make or to get a cultural victory. Nice, nice. Exit to main menu. So that was Xerxes. That was fun. Quite liked Xerxes there. A lot of fun playing with the economic side of the game. Yes, yes. But I'm probably going to end the stream here. There's no point in starting it just to play an hour into a leader's game. Because it is 4:30 for me. We've been going on for a little over 3 hours. So yeah, I wonder who I will play next. I'm going to think about it for the week. Maybe 2 weeks because I'll be on vacation next week. I do want to do Frederick Baroque sometime. I know we've already done Frederick, or the Frederick Oblique. But Frederick Baroque would be could be nice. Ada Lovelace would be nice. I do want to maybe head back and get Himiko for a little bit more of a science victory. And then as far as that, I don't know who I would want to play. Confucius is also really good for science. I don't know. Are there any Scandinavian leaders? No. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. There's a few people who might be interesting. Maybe I did think about Lafayette. Start as Greece and do a cultural victory as the French Empire. That would be neat, but we'll see. Done us dirty again. Well, I mean, last game, Civ 6, you had Harold Hardrada and Cassandra. Harold Hardrada of Norway and Cassandra of Sweden. Before that, you had Harold Bluetooth in Civ 5 of Denmark and Gustavus Adolphus of Sweden. So, like, the past 2 games, you had 2 leaders, basically. Just ignore the fact that both... No, Harold Hardrada in Civ 6 was a base game, not a DLC. Anyway, that'll be it for the that'll be it for the stream. The Danish one was a DLC, but the Swedish one was base game, if I remember correctly. Or was Gustavus Adolphus in Brave New World? I do not remember. Anyway, that'll be it for the stream. Yeah, I'll be on out. See you guys.